Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Regressus bringing this video. It's like 9 months into the game. I never bought a video like this. It's a typical video to make. I'll be making them in IW, but I just decided I get a lot of shit talk for the classes I use. They're not usually like the most unorthodox, but I'll usually have like one or two classes that are really odd and weird and like very, like I said, unorthodox that I picked up on from like Black Ops 2 era. If you didn't know, I started like watching and playing a little bit competitively in Black Ops 2, and the first like streamer and like S&D player that I ever watched was obviously Fizzerp. He was like he's the main like S&D star pro. Like he was the main S&D star back in the day, and he was always using shit like this. So I've always like kind of taken that inspiration and always used like very unorthodox, always messed with classes like that. So expect for classes like that in IW. I'll be doing a lot of shit like that, exposing a lot of things. So without further ado, we're gonna hop right into this video now. This first class is a very typical class. You'll see this for most S&D players and even variant kids. Usually, just your standard M8 long barrel. I prefer long barrel just because, like, game sense wise, if you know where they're coming from, then you're going to be pre-aiming it anyway. And yeah, it can be unpredictable at times, but like just be pre-aiming stuff that you like, it's expected. So if you have the game sense, long barrel is so much better than quick draw. If you feel you're still a newer S&D player, I would stick to quick draw just for reaction time if you're not as smart. Now I use the LCAR over the RK5 because I've always been more of like a automatic player than like a burst player. Like the M8, I don't really feel comfortable with, like I said, burst ARs. So the M8 is my one exception, but I don't like the RK5 at all. So I just stick to the LCAR. I feel it's way more comfortable and way more versatile. Now this is a class that I get shit for. And usually what I'll do is if I'm playing Overkill enabled, I'll take off Dead Silence and throw on a SVG. That's something that you'll usually see me doing. I'll maybe even take off quick draw. The only reason I use quick draw over long barrel, even though it's game sense wise, is because this class is more of like a rushing, like throwing smoke, like get to like map control and like head glitch kind of class. So like what I'll do, say like on fringe, right? I'll even use like the smokes in situationally, like trying to get away from something or trying to help out one of my teammates. The smokes are assistive. They are not there for full distraction. They are there to help out my teammates as well as to make a distraction so I can help out my teammates, if you know what I mean. Like smokes are actually a really like underused and very powerful tactical. So I would really suggest those, especially in other games. Is just smokes are a great thing, but as you can see, I have iron sights. I've been tweeting about this for months, that iron sights M8 are just like, I feel so much more comfortable with iron sights. I don't really use it. Oh god, voice crack. But I feel so much more comfortable, and like my centering and my shot and just like the consistency of my shot is so much more, like it's just so much more drastic than if I were to use elo or reflex or fucking boa 3 sight. Now the thing is with this is long range gunfights, people will feel intimidated to use long range gunfights with iron sights, which actually I feel it actually helps out at long range. But that's just me. I just feel that my one burst potential is so much higher when I use iron sights, but I just get a lot of slack for it. Now this next class isn't odd, not really odd, but I like, you always gotta have one man of war, the struggle war. If you're having a bad game and you need to step it up, if your MH shot or your VMP shot or whatever isn't feeling on par, just whip out the struggle war. The thing is with the man of war is I don't like getting up in the face. As an AR, I'm more of a sit back, like Overwatch kind of player. Like I'll hit shit like when I need to and when I need to help out my teammates. But mostly I'm just watching over my teammates, getting cuts, getting trades, stuff like that. So I really feel that grip and quick draw is the way to go from a playstyle like that, because stock, like at longer range, I feel grip is so much more important than stock. And like I said, like if you have the game sense, aiming in is just so much, like it takes the game sense. And even though like I'll have the game sense, like quick draw is just an essential in the man of war after the nerf. I just feel like even in gunfights that, like just situationally, I've never came up with a clutch kill without quick draw. Like that I really needed. That, like, even if I was free aiming, sometimes some random shit will happen. They'll jump over me or something. So quick draw and a grip is honestly the way to go. If you feel that you need to strafe or something, just snap, just unaim, aim back in. Don't drag. Don't use your left stick that much. Only use your left stick when you're at long range gunfights. Now, like I said, Elcar, standard shit, standard shit. In this class, I use the SVG. I use the normal scope. I don't use like any weird shit like the fucking prism or splice or whatever. I just never prefer them. The only thing I don't like is how it's blurry as soon as you aim in, but you know, I'll get used to it, or like I've gotten used to it. So obviously, you know, I got the Alcar on deck, boys. We got the Alcar, and then double concussions. I just feel for concussions, if someone's pushing you, are way better than using flashbangs. Because as a sniper, if someone's pushing you, just throw a stun, slow them down, pull out your Alcar, jump at them, stuff like that. And then this class, this is my normal like sub hit class, and I just throw on flak jacket on there just in case there's a car or something. I don't have any flat classes with ARs, but that's just because I feel that there's not enough class sets, and I need to, I don't know, I just don't want to change any of these classes, and I'm really good at the sniper, so it's just one of those things, like, I don't want to change it, and if it works for me, why change it? If I know they have a car or something, I'll just play my distance. If I feel I really need to hit shit, I'll just pull out a VMP. So, we're gonna get into the next thing. I don't really use any, like, weird specialists besides one. One is very weird, like, I don't see it at all often, but I'll use glitch. You know, pretty good with the glitch. I make some crazy plays. And here's the weird one. I love using psychosis. I don't know if you guys have seen like my Twitter clips, but I have countless Twitter clips of psychosis plays that I've made, and I'm just insane with psychosis. I know how to pop it. I know how to use it. I don't really use camo at all. I don't really like heat wave. So if I have the chance, I'll take glitch. But if I don't, I'll go psychosis. I honestly prefer psychosis. A lot of people, they'll use like Hellstorm, Lightning, and Car, or Car, Dart, and Guardian, or whatever, but I stick to Car, Dart, and Lightning. Just, you know, simple shit, doesn't really mean anything. Alright, now I'm gonna look at my settings, you know, standard looking version, 5 cents. Do have the purple tall control freak on my scuff. This is jump, this is shoot. Like I said, 5.5, control vibration disabled, both these enabled, of course. Button layout, play on flip, so, you know, I'm shooting with the bumpers. And then, normal stick layout, nothing special to it. Display, safe area as small as it can go. Brightness about there, you know, normal shit, normal shit. For audio, I like to put it on high boost, just, it's way better for, like, S&D and, like, competitive-wise. Super Crunch is just really weird, and, like, all these, like, I don't know, like weird shit, like high boost is probably the best way to go. It's really late into the game, so I mean, I'm pretty sure people have already found that out, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna be doing like a whole bunch of these videos in IW as well as in the beta, just thinking of like crazy shit that I could see fit and like very overpowered and useful in the full build if it stays the same, or even like just potential stuff that would be banned. I'll be doing a lot of stuff on the beta that comes out in about like 2 or 3 weeks, so can't wait. It is currently September 29th, so you know, we got a long way until IW, but I'll be perfectly fine grinding Black Ops 3. Been playing with some people. Shit, who was it? I'm trying to think. I've been playing with Ali, you know, he's my duo. I gotta scroll down and find this man. Alright, so I've been playing with Link the Hundo as well as Y Fairy. So, you know, we went, what, 4-0 or some shit on the day in wagers, and we're gonna start running chows tomorrow, but it's just our first time, so we're just running woogies. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have a great day, make sure to follow me on Twitter at JohnGraceless, and I'll hit you with that follow back. Make sure to drop a like if you did enjoy it, and I'm out. Peace.